Sugar cone or waffle cone chicken coating is unusual but delicious.
Let's see what's cooking. Let's get the facts. Let's see what's cooking. It's time for yoyomax12.
Hello everyone, starting off with some sugar cones or some waffle cones. This box contained 12 sugar cones, and that was enough for about a dozen to 14, 15 fairly good sized chicken tenders. I put the cones in a Ziploc bag and I crushed them using a rolling pin, but you could also do this in a food processor. So you want to get some fairly small pieces, but you also want them big enough so you can recognize what they are and you'll get some nice crunch. Now for the coating, I'm preparing a half a cup of flour with a half a teaspoon of salt and a half a teaspoon of pepper. And just blend those things together. And in another shallow bowl or a plate, place 2 eggs and about a quarter cup or a really good splash of milk or cream. Give that a scramble until it's well combined. Then take your chicken pieces. I took some chicken breasts, boneless, skinless, and I just sliced them into pieces, chicken tender size. Dredge that into the flour and then into the milk and egg mixture. And then finally into the sugar cone pieces. And I just kind of coated them and pressed it down to make sure that they're nicely stuck to the chicken. When you lift the chicken piece off, give it a gentle little shake just to get rid of the excess. And then you're going to put these on a plate and let them sit for a good 5 minutes before you cook them. And those waffle cone pieces will stick right to the chicken and they won't come off. Now I've chosen to fry these in a little bit of oil on the stovetop. You can do these in the oven as well. Put them in a greased baking dish, drizzle a little bit of melted butter or oil over top, and then bake them at 350 for about 15-20 minutes until they are done. I find the ones in the oil tend to be a little bit crispier than the ones in the oven, but they're equally delicious. So you're going to cook them on both sides until the chicken is done and they're golden brown. Make your chicken pieces fairly thin and they will cook a lot quicker. Now here they are. The coating stays on beautifully. And what I did is I mixed up some maple syrup with some whole grain and regular mustard to make a dipping sauce. Now these are delicious. That little tiny bit of sweetness in the coating on the chicken paired with the spicy mustard in the dipping sauce is really, really good. I found this idea basically by going to the grocery store. They were selling these frozen waffle cone coated chicken tenders. Brought them home, tried them, and they were good, but the coating was falling off. You could barely get to eat them and the coating was falling off. So I decided to look for a recipe online for these. Couldn't find it, so I just made one up. And here it is. I hope you give it a try. Now, if you like to look for new coating recipes for chicken, you might want to try this one. It's breaded ranch chicken coating, and this one is also very tasty. If you want to see this, click on your screen. Thanks for watching.